Rut-tut-tut-tut. This brings me right down to Griffith Avenue, and then I'll do some shite talk. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between. Isn't it a lovely day? Isn't it grand? It's 20 past 8. I'm just leaving work just in time to go home and do some more work. And it's been a little while. And I'll do a little catch up as I like to do when I have very high hopes about doing videos again. I'm alive, I'm not dead. I should probably check, the Gorilla Bikers channel, because he still uploads, and he was off in Scotland with myself and Graham Bow and the other lad a couple of months back. But I've been on and off the old bike, mostly on, thankfully. And one of the things that's happened recently is I have a commute again, if I choose to have a commute. That's one of the major sort of life updates and why I've been busy. I changed jobs there 4 or 5 months ago. Like, I quit my old job in April, and then there was fucking notice periods and all sorts of messing about, and then I started a new one in June. And so it's been busy. The new job is fully remote, so that's been a bit of an experience. Like, fully remote property, fully remote, like even post-pandemic, I'm going to be working from home. And so that's been an experience, being in a workplace that's the company's kind of always been work from home. It's a big old company doing internet stuff, so they're properly set up for it. They have all their process set up. They're not just sort of sitting on their hands going, oh, we'll get back to the office and then we'll sort that, which is something I was looking for. I was with the old place a long time, more than 15 years actually, which is a long time. You think you're a lifer and then suddenly you find out you're not. So it's been good crack, but tough enough, but that's what I was looking for. So good times. And as of recently, due to just wanting to get out of the house the odd time, and my neighbours were knocking down their fucking garage and doing all sorts of drilling and shit, I said, fuck it, I gotta look into a co-working space or renting an office or whatever I could sort out. And so there was a co-working space about 15-20 minutes right away, and I said, fuck it, I'll give it a go. And that's where I was today. It's quiet, there's coffee, people leave you alone, kind of like an office. Kind of like an office without any of your co-workers in it, which suits me. Suits me, sir. So I figured, since it's not every day, I can come in just like when I like, but when I want to get a load of work done and put my head down, yeah, it's good to have it as an option. So yeah, I have a commute again. I have a real life excuse to go out on the bike, aside from bikes or class, which should be the only excuse you need, but let's be realistic here. I can't build a cycle lane along here, but the minute somebody gets planning for an apartment block, it's like, get up! Take out that road immediately! But I digress. Any other news? Let me see. I've been doing, it's something I applied for during the lockdown, and it didn't really come to anything until quite recently. I've been going on a couple of spins with ROSPA iArt, which is the sort of ROSPA, a group of people who are into, riding safely and teaching other people to ride safely, and then getting together and riding safely. So that's a bit of crack. It's certainly a different approach to it. One of the things I've always kind of had, and it can be very tough to acknowledge this, but I'm not actually mad into going really fast. It's good crack, but what I found is that if you're on a big sweepy road, and if you're fucking going around a few twisties, or if you're doing particular things, it's good to be like, yeah, look at me, I'm going fast. But for the most part, I more so enjoy just being in control of the bike and fucking having a good time doing biking. And also, as I like to say, every day is a school day. So I was looking into, like, can I get better at doing the bike, at being the bike person? And the ROSPA seems to be the way that you can do that. It's sort of, if you get up into the higher reaches of it, it's basically the highest civilian qualification you can get. It's like, a lot of it is the same. The book they have you learn from is the same book they give to guard, or police riders in the UK, or Garda riders here, which is good crack. Let's go to Coast Road. I live on the north side. Oh, shocker. But went down on a couple of spins, and I'll probably do my test in a little while and see how badly I fuck up. But they allege that I should probably do my test, and there's something satisfying about, like, going along and getting your positioning right and getting your gearing right and being in complete control of the bike. And then you get up on the electric bike and go brr, 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 brr. But no, it's good crack. Not for everyone, but good crack. So I'll be doing sort of practice rides and stuff for that, and maybe that kind of thing. That might be interesting to put up a few bits about it. I guess the other thing that has me out and thinking of saying stuff and videoing it and uploading it is, it is 11 degrees Celsius, and it's the fucking 16th of November, lads. What's going on with that? Complain all you like about, the weather we get, but I'll take fucking double digits in the middle of November. We're probably going to pay for it later, but it's I'll take it for the moment. Having proper bike sweater. Also, and it's not the complete reason, it's a contributing factor, is that it does feel like things are opening up again. I know they just sort of announced a little bit of a tighter restriction, but I don't be in pubs past midnight, so I got mine. I don't give a fuck. But there's a lot more you can do. Things feel hopeful and seem hopeful, and much as I wasn't sort of moping around the house going, everything is terrible for the last year and a half, it's kind of tough to get the old motivation up to go out and, think about, people outside of your own sort of, think about my glorious viewers and what they demand of me in terms of content, and feel that, I won't say creative, feel that urge to produce things that aren't essential. And so, I guess that's my way of saying, like, I know people have found the lockdown particularly tough. I would say I've found it medium tough, like fucking 60% tough. That even though I would have at the start kind of relished the concept of, like, everyone staying in, class, working from home, class, not doing anything, class, I'm kind of introverted in that way, but I have my fucking limits, lads. So it's the very fact that things are sort of opening back up, and we've a chance of a normal-ish Christmas. I technically got to go home for Christmas last year, but it was distanced. I didn't get me dinner. I didn't get to interact with people the way I would have liked to. So, and the missus didn't get to go home at all last year. So, a little more hopeful this year. And so, here's me out again in the arse of November. Anyway, it's 8:30 and I'm going out for a spin. It doesn't matter that it's dark, because it was dark at fucking 4:30, so what difference does it make? Time to go for a little spinny. A little spinny after work. It's been a while. Alright. That is your lot. See you later, or not. Talk to you again. Cheers. Bye. Bye.